Sticky Goose is leaving YouTube, and it reminded me of my first interaction with his channel almost 2 years ago in March of 2023. There was a controversy about the Comic Book Community Awards, and there was a Instagram page, Call Sign Decor, that was known for building pitchfork parties against various people, mostly whatnot sellers. But he had decided that he was going to build a pitchfork party against the Comic Book Community Awards, and Stinky Goose decided to make a video about Decor and about the pushback that Decor received. In the video, you really see the beginning of the end of Sticky Goose. A fundamental misunderstanding of friendship, a fundamental misunderstanding about free speech and what it all means. There's many people who think that you should be able to say whatever you want about anything and everyone without having any blowback, without having any consequences. And that is just not how free speech works. Yes, you can say what you want, but that doesn't absolve you from any consequences. So the Sticky Goose event came from really him being a bully. To people on YouTube giving his opinion. And he'll tell you, I'm just being honest about my opinion, which is cool. You can be honest about being a douchebag, but again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get pushback. And if you go and watch the reaction video with Tyler and I, we did on Whack Comments, you see the seeds of the end right there. I commented on his video, and all I said was, you reap what you sow. And he somehow does not understand that. If you come out and you make videos attacking YouTubers, talking about their divorces, talking about personal things about them, making fun of them, clowning them for their physical appearance, you got to expect that you're going to get backlash for those things. And I'm not going to have any sympathy for you when you get that backlash. So this whole, I'm not playing the victim card while playing the victim card, I could not have less respect for it. Anyway, it's the end of an era. We may see him again, but if in case we don't see him again, I definitely wanted to farm the man for some content, for some views one last time before it's all over. So I put together an excerpt from that reaction video a couple of years ago. Check it out. And like I said, you can see the end right there, the fundamental misunderstanding about how things work.
Harassment that this Decor guy got on Instagram from this in-group who is supportive of these awards. It kind of shows their true colors, where it's like it's guys that kind of talk to each other. That's their content, where their content is they're having conversations. They're basically like letting us into their hangouts, their meetups. That's not really the kind of content that I make, and it's not really the kind of content I watch. And it's good for them. They've made friends. That's awesome. If that is what your goal is in the comic book community, to make friends, that's awesome. But it doesn't really come off as friendly when all of them, and I mean, you can go down through the names of these people that are the nominees of previous years. Those are the guys that are in these comment threads trashing this dude for saying, regardless, correct things, incorrect things about this. And
yeah, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, right? Regardless. And that's why nothing matters in this dumbass world, because people say it doesn't matter if he's right or wrong. And this just matters that this is happening.
And he definitely had some incorrect statements regarding the thing. It's one of those things that's like, if you're going to shoot your shot and say these things, you better have your facts right, because you're going to look like a complete idiot when you are posting these things because you don't have all your facts right. So when all these guys kind of came to each other's rescue, it's just like name after name after name of YouTube guys, where it's like, that's the in group, that's the in crowd. I really didn't like how they all just came together to bash this Instagram.
So I'd like to stop it right here.
I've watched this
because I have a real problem with that, and I think it's the problem with this conflict overall. Is like this guy he's like, oh, I didn't like how they were coming after Decor. Do you know who the fuck Decor is? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Like the people were trolling back, obviously Marcus being one.
Like these people that want to act like Decor's some kind of fucking victim trigger the fuck out of me, dude.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous statement. And I don't know how you can't see him as a troll. Like whoever Sticky Goose, this guy, not seeing that What are you
Dude,
looking at, man?
dude, it triggers me, dog. This dude is a bully. He has been a bully for a long time. He has directed hate and anger towards all kinds of people. And we watched this dude come out about the wards, about Brian, and say incorrect stuff. You don't think he's been saying incorrect stuff about everybody else that he's coming out? He presents himself as some sort of authority on these things. And if you're going to do that, you better not come out here with some bullshit. The part I had a problem with the most is the part where, like, oh, I follow Decor and I like people who bring the drama, but ooh, I didn't really like it when people brought the drama to Decor.
Back to him.
I can't respect that, dog. I got none.